الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسوله الكريم أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته أهلا وسهلا. Welcome to my Maktab by LMA with MLX Plus. Today we're going to do lesson number 13. When thanking someone, the key operative, the main point of this dua is thanking someone. This is dua number 13. The words in which Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam showed appreciation, acknowledged something that was done for him, is most beautiful. Again, keeping in mind, why do we read du'as? We read du'as because that is the way that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did it. Number one. Number two, when we're reading the du'as, we are actually turning our attention, focusing on our Creator Allah. All the time we need to be mindful. We need to be conscious that we need to be connected and attached to Allah constantly, permanently, perpetually, all the time. So when somebody does something for you, you want to show appreciation. You want to say, I like what you've done for me. I'm putting it in other words just for us to be able to understand what we're trying to convey. Okay? So we're going to use prophetic words, the words that our beloved Master Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam used, and exactly the way that he said it, inshallah. Jazakallah, Jazakallah. This is an important point that we need to keep in mind. What is the important point that we need to keep in mind? We're going to go through that now. Jazakallahu khaira. Okay? The other, Jazakumullah. Okay, Jazakumullah. We're going to go through this now carefully. Understand the context and time, when to say, what to say, how to say. And it is important that we understand the manner in which it must be said. Firstly, we want to thank somebody. We want to acknowledge something that somebody had done for us. We want to show appreciation. The best way that we can do that is through the words that Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam had used. So the first, Jazakallahu khaira. Okay? We're going to do that carefully. Jazakallahu. May Allah reward you. I'm stopping here for a very special reason, specific reason. There are certain practices that have become common in certain communities, and we must be careful not to repeat those mistakes as we learn. It does not end here. It does not end here. Jazakallah, Jazakumullah. Jazakallah with a K, singular. Kum, plural. Jazakumullah. You want to thank a few people that are together? Jazakumullah. You want to thank one person? Jazakallah. You want to thank a female, a girl, a lady. You want to show appreciation to a lady, female. Jazakallah. Jazakillah. Jazakallah, male. Jazakillah, female. Jazakumullah, plural. There's a group of people together. You want to thank all of them. Jazakumullah. Please do not forget this one here. In certain communities, certain societies, they've become used to the idea of just ending there. Jazakumullah. It does not end there. It ends with khairah. Very important. Very important. Those are the actual words through which Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam showed appreciation. Jazakumullahu khaira. Jazakumullahu khaira. Jazakumullahu khaira. And amongst the Arabs, they do it most beautifully. They say the full thing as a standard. As a standard, it's on their tongues. They've been trained, they've been taught from little. They always say this, Jazakumullahu khaira. May Allah Ta'ala reward you well. This khaira comes for well. You want the person to get the goodness that is deserving to him, with no measure left out or short. You want to give him the full benefit in return. The word I'm going to use, reciprocate. You want to return his kindness to you. A person comes to you and he says, I've brought you a little gift. For example, the ideal would be to take out something and give it to him in return. Gift for a gift. But you check in your pocket, I don't have anything. Look in your top pocket, I don't have anything. What do? Most beautiful thing that you do then is you acknowledge it in the words of our master Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Jazakumullahu khairan. May Allah Ta'ala reward you well. Now this is something that I'm just going to mention just for us to understand why the pronunciation is so important. In certain communities, the jim is difficult to pronounce. The jim is difficult for some people to pronounce. Or maybe it's not difficult for them to pronounce. But when it comes next to the zal or next to a sin, then the tongue gets tied. So what do? Instead of saying Jazakumullahu khairan, na'udhu billah, Allah Ta'ala save, Allah Ta'ala protect, but they would sometimes say Zaza or Saza. Wrong completely. For those of us that know Urdu, if you tell somebody Sazakumullah, and especially then if you have to leave out the khaira, may Allah Ta'ala punish you. You understand? So that is why it is very, very important that we say every letter correctly. We learn it from the beginning. Loosen the tongue. Train the tongue. Jazakumullah or Jazakallah or Jazakillah khairan. Jazakumullahu khaira. The most common one that is on everybody's tongues without a problem is Jazakumullahu khaira. No problem. Even if you're addressing a person, just one person, you don't have to be too concerned about singular, plural, male, female. Jazakumullahu khaira. Jazakumullahu khaira. Jazakumullahu khaira. Most beautiful. Look at the letters. Jim. Jim takes out the chest effect. Za takes out the mouth. It requires a certain amount of energy from the body. Kum, you're already offering something. You haven't even said the word complete, but already you are offering something through the letters. Jazakumullahu khairan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you well. Jazakumullahu khaira. May Allah ta'ala reward you well. Jazakum. You would understand that jaza would mean reward. It's a very simplistic, short understanding of jaza. We're actually wanting to reward the person in many ways, in every way possible, from every angle possible. So the word reward we will suffice for, just to explain jaza. But in essence, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you well. Jazakumullahu khaira wa ma alayna illa al-balaghul mubin. The text that we are using as a reference for our lessons is Du'as in the Life of a Muslim from the Lenasia Muslim Association.